Here's the thing. Everybody is going online. We're all doing home-based businesses, and we all need a bit of a money miracle, right? We know the economy is crashing. Businesses are never going to go back to where they were before. Who knows what kind of jobs we're going to have when we're coming back to this new post-COVID-19 world, right? So I really want to encourage you to have a look at this video. From the bottom of my heart, you need to see some more information about how to create an online system. Here's the thing. I have been studying marketing for quite a while. You know my background. A lot of you should know my background. I started as a chiropractor, as a doctor, healing people, and I loved it. And then I started realizing there's more to it. There's energy that goes on in the body. And I started studying acupuncture and the flow of energy that runs through the whole system of your body, but not just your body, through the earth, through plants, trees, and then it extends out into the universe. I became so impassioned with this concept that I began to study the mindset, how our brains, how our minds actually influence our lives around us, our energy around us. And I became impassioned that way because I noticed how much what people said, the words they used, would impact how quickly they would heal. It was almost like a clockwork written book. And I really was fascinated by this. So I wanted to explore it more. And then I kind of got distracted. I went through a terrible breakup with my marriage at the time. And I went off to travel. And I was smart enough to save some money. And I invested in real estate. And really, at that point afterwards, I was just rolling into the whole investments and knowing how to use my money, and just at an innate sense, I was really understanding how money was truly my friend. And if the better I treated it, the better it treated me. And then I created a movie. I helped produce a movie called The Connected Universe, where we talk about the quantum science of all this energy that is a quantum soup all around us. You see, you are not just you. There's an energy that flows through you, that which breathes you, that which animates you. In chiropractic, we call it innate. In yogic traditions, they call it prana. And in Zen traditions, they call it chi. So you are a living being, and this energy is a living being, and it wants to have a relationship with you. So I started marketing and wanting to learn how this online marketing system worked, not so much even for myself, as much as I had a lot of women wondering how could they become financially free and independent. They watched me traveling with my daughter around the globe. We went to Thailand, we went to Bali, we went to Paris, we were in London, we were in New York, we were in Los Angeles, Arizona. Incredible trips. And some of them I even manifested as a win. They were complete prizes that I won. And I do that regularly. I manifested $1.3 million in 5 days to save us from a mortgage situation that was going to end up being a bankruptcy situation. And I refused. And people were shocked when I got this deal together in 5 days. You have this power. This energy is available to all of you. Jesus even said so. That which I do, you can do and more, he said. Don't take that lightly. That energy is right here. It's like right on the other side of your awareness. So I want you to take a big breath in and breathe out with your mouth open a little bit, your jaw relaxed, and a nice little smile on your face. Because from now on, you're going to understand how you are connected to this energy. From now on, you're going to understand that this energy is available to you at any time, and you need not be afraid. Do not be afraid. There are great changes happening in our world right now. Absolutely. Can you get through it? You can, and you will. And you will get through it with flying colors when you decide to take some action that creates a positive outflow for you. And how do you do that? First, you're going to gather your information. You want to understand from people who are doing it, not from people that talk about it in a sort of sideways, oh, I'm a manifesting expert. And yet I look at their lives and they're living in a tiny little apartment somewhere, you know, barely getting by, scraping the next rent, check up. And I'm thinking, how is this at all somebody that's going to be able to influence my life in a positive way? They barely have their life together. I've been able to travel with my daughter and live an incredibly luxurious lifestyle for many, many years because I know and I understand this power that's within me and that's within the universe. And you are part of that universe as well. Now, when I've forgotten about the power, because the matrix, as we call it, it comes in and out to our reality. We kind of remember it, and then we'll kind of go back into the rest of the world because we need to. We have to be a part of both worlds, right? Jesus says again, be in the world, but not of the world. But yet there's a balance. You will flow. And the trick is to get yourself to the point where you can be in the world, but not of the world. And always remembering that you are that energy. You are an infinite being. You're an infinite being having an infinite experience. It just feels like it's very finite and here and now. But you have access to energy that you can tap into at any time. Now, I use a system. And because I've been asked so many times to put this system together for those that are around me, I've decided to go ahead with doing so. And I took on the incredibly huge process of writing a book about it as well. So this is why putting the system online has taken me so much more, because I have book deadlines that I have to get to. Absolutely. So if I don't, then, it's going to end up costing me a ton of money. But that's good for you because now the membership is all-time low cost. Like, I'll never be offering this membership this low at all because of how much work it's put into me, or taken out of me rather. So right now I'm just kind of going, okay, let's just get it out there. The amount of work I can put into it right now is not as great as I'd like to be putting in. So you know what? People are going to be getting this at a super duper rate. But right now, before you even go to that, what I want you to do is have a look at this docu-series that I'm going to hit in the link. I'm going to put it down in the link. I believe it's below on YouTube. And if this is I'm going to be posting it into my Instagram and Facebook and Twitter accounts. If this is there, just find the link wherever it is around this video and do yourself a favor. There's going to be 30 plus experts from around the globe, like Jeff Walker, who does launch success secrets. Jason Fladline, who'll teach you how to create amazing webinars. There's going to be Anthony Morrison, who's incredible on creating online e-commerce stores. There are so many ways you could be creating your online success. And in fact, I encourage you to do more than one. I can tell you there's no better feeling than to wake up and see a PayPal message saying you've been paid, and to see it just grow and grow and grow. I've never experienced such amazing feeling. You just can't believe that overnight while you're sleeping, somebody's paid and bought a membership course from you. Wow. So, is it work? Absolutely. Is it a job? Absolutely. But it's a job that you're going to be paying yourself. So all the work you put in, it's going to go right back to you. And do it with people that know what they're doing. Do it with people that have been there, done that, and have a track record. Listen, I have been manifesting a powerhouse since I can remember, since being a little girl. I remember many times. Once I was actually literally physically on fire on my chest, which is kind of funny, the heart chakra. I was physically on fire. I had a t-shirt on. My sister and I were playing with gas crazy, right? At the cottage, a little can of gas. We wanted to see how it burns. Kids. And she was putting it out and it went flip into my t-shirt and I was literally on fire and I ran into the lake, but it was too late. I had already blistered. And that evening, I mean, you can see I'm not young anymore, and yet I'm still completely healed from any kind of scarring from that event. When I was small, I prayed and I asked God, source energy, spirit, the life that runs within all of us, to heal me. I was so scared. And I literally felt a hand being placed on my chest. And it was so warm and so soothing. And it was so perfect. And it was completely healed. And I've had repeated events like this over and over and over again. And I'm not sure that I might not get this this video torn down because of making claims like this. But it's time to start sharing this kind of information, that these events are available to you. When I was practicing as a chiropractor, I would have lineups of people out, trying to get in. Literally, the phone would not stop ringing. I would sometimes be seeing 60, 70 people a day, sometimes 10 new patients a day. People would bring in their whole family, and I would be insisting that they come back when I actually have time. But people refused and really wanted to see me and spend time with me. And honestly, I didn't even quite understand what it was. I was relatively young as a chiropractor. I graduated at the age of 24, started practicing right after my marriage at 25. And it just kept catapulting into more and more people wanting to come and see me. And I'm finally understanding, it took me years of understanding this situation, this power that lives within me and can live within you. I am not special. There's nothing really special about me other than I just knew from a very young age how to tap into this energy. I've won prizes. I've won $25,000 prizes. I've manifested 1.3 million in 5 days when I needed it. And now I knew that God, source, spirit was giving me a message that I must share this information with the public, with you, for people who want it. And this is the time to do it. I've not done it for so long, just basically holding back, which was clear that some of my own life events were not prospering because of that holding back. And so what's holding you back? And we're going to explore that in the course. We're going to explore these belief systems and these fears that we have that hold us back. So no matter what kind of business you're doing, no matter what kind, whether it's online or offline, you won't have prosperity if you're not doing what your life purpose is here to be doing. If you're not sharing your story, if you're not sharing your story in a meaningful and impactful way, if you're doing it in a way that's grumpy or negative and you're just saying, oh, this happened and that happened and it sucked, that's not going to be sharing a story in a way that's helping others. So we're going to be learning how to share so that you can help others, how to be in the space of giving instead of getting. And I don't mean money. I'm talking about giving so that you can profit for yourself. Just because you're giving something of spiritual nature does not mean you need to be hurting. And here's the thing. You don't have to be giving anything of a spiritual nature. This could be something like e-commerce. E-commerce is booming right now. People are all online and that's all they want to do is, make themselves feel better by spending a little bit of money. So do yourself a favor, get into this link, watch the movie, the docuseries. I am an affiliate of them because I firmly believe that you are going to find your system there for how to create an online business or platform for yourself, for your people, for your family. We all need this and we're all in this together. Do not feel alone. Do not feel afraid. We have systems to overcome all of this fear. And when you're ready, you come back to Ultimate Prosperity Creator, where when you share me your email, what I'm going to give you is an opportunity to join into this membership for an incredible price right now. The book will be out by probably August or September if printing is all on time, and if I actually am able to focus enough to get that book out. We bring the energy to do so. But I just want you to know that essentially you are in control here, and you can make a life and a living that you love, that you feel on purpose with, and that you have a passion for, and that provides profit.